You're listening to the Rapley's Fusion podcast.
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty hard to do for me.
It requires quite a lot of back and shoulder flexibility.
Okay, so I'm delighted to be joined by Connie Longmore. She's a world champion cheerleader. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not bad, just a bit hot. There's heat wave right now in the UK, so...
Super excited to obviously come on, and thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be a great guest. You've had some really cool experiences in the sport, and you also offer online coaching for cheerleaders right now. On your website, conditionwithconnie.co.uk. How is that all going?
Yeah, it's good. So actually, originally, I kind of started doing just like online coaching for women who wanted to like lose weight and tone up. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to like release something that's specifically more for cheerleaders, because I haven't actually seen anyone do that before. So I kind of then, it was actually last year, this time kind of last year in July, well, a few months, it was like July time, I created like specific like workout plans, so like home workouts, gym workouts specifically for cheerleaders, for like specifically for bases, flyers, back spots, and tumblers. And then I also started doing online one-to-one privates, and then I also do in-person privates as well, just for those that obviously want a bit more support, just for like one-to-one. And then in my online ones, I focus on like flyers, stretching, and we can do like jump conditioning, one-to-one workouts, anything like that. And then recently, actually, I've started doing like an online flyer class, so specifically for flyers on Saturday and Sunday mornings as well. So it's all actually going very well, thank you.
Yeah. How do you deal with the heat? Because it's just been like super hard to sometimes get up, and it tires you out sometimes. Like, is that affected you at all?
I mean, sometimes, like, I had cheer yesterday, actually, training, me, like, doing cheer, and, oh my goodness, the gym, the aircon has broken, and it was absolutely boiling, like, I was sweltering at the end of it.
So let's go back to the start. How did you first get into cheerleading?
Well, you know how you get those, like, local magazines that come through, and it just tells you a bit about like what's going on in your area. Well, my mom actually was looking through that one of the days, and she's seen cheerleading near me come up in it, and then she actually took me to that cheer place for like a trial, and then I just loved it, and obviously here I am still doing cheerleading at 20, and yeah, I've been doing it for 12 years now, and I've never looked back, really.
That's pretty cool. I didn't expect that. Like, so it just came through your door, maybe the like news.
Yeah, and then my mum literally like booked me up for a trial, and I loved it.
Cool. Yeah. Have you always been into like sports?
Yeah, I did. At school, actually, I did like netball, swimming, running, athletics, you name it, and I probably did it. I love sports. Me and my dad always used to go for runs as well, and I still do running. I've actually signed up for a half marathon, funny enough. So currently training for that as well.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram you ran a 10K.
Yeah. I had to go really early though, because it was so warm.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, is that the best time to do it, just early in the morning?
Yeah, I think so. I think when you've woke up, got the most energy, in my opinion, for myself. And I went, it was like 7 a.m, I think. So it wasn't that early, but it was nice. It was a good temperature.
So I'm guessing like it started with just having fun, but when did it become competitive for you, cheerleading? Like, when did you start like wanting to join a team that competed?
Well, so I started at 8 years old, and then so I just did like a year, I think, for fun. And then it got to, I was like 9 years old, and they put me in the competitive team. So I actually started off, it was at the club that I went to was called Crimson Tide. It was just a local club to me. And I started off at like mini level 1, so which is like kind of the lowest of the lowest team that you can go on. So I started at mini level 1, went up to, I think then youth, because I got a bit too old for mini. So went up to youth level 1, did like junior level 2, moved on to like junior level 3. Then I went up to doing junior and senior at the same time. So I did like senior 4.2, then senior level 4, so all of it level 4. And then I also started doing stunt groups as well. And that actually really helped me progress, because with like a normal cheer routine, it's 2 minutes 30, you do a bit of everything, a bit of tumbling, a bit of stunting, jumps, pyramid, dance at the end. But then with stunting, the stunt group kind of thing, it's 1 minute 20 and it's just literally stunts. So you just do literally a routine of stunts, which I did really enjoy. And I remember the once when me and my stunt group was actually just practicing some like harder skills. We were starting to practice like level 5 skills at the time. And then I said to them, oh guys, can we just try this like front flip, full twisting cradle thing? So we just had a go. We did it fine. And then at the time I didn't know that my coach was only like qualified up to level 5. And then she looked and she was like so shocked, because it was actually like a level 7 skill. And she was like, oh well, guys, you need to stop now. So we were like, oh, okay. But yeah, I actually loved my stunt group. And so then in 2022, that's passed forward in a few years, I then tried out for Team England, and I got on Team England. So that was the Team England Co-ed Advanced, and then that's when I became a world champion from that year, so 2022. And then 2023, I tried out for an all-star worlds team. So I tried out for SA Academy, and I was on Crush, which is a level 6 all-girl team. And then I also did Team England Junior Elite, so co-ed Junior Elite, and we came 3rd with that one. And then for Crush, we came 4th at the World Championships. And then for 2024, I still obviously as well, I did my local club that I've been going to for years. But then in 2024, my local club actually shut down, which was quite sad. So after that, SA Academy, where I went to do Crush, they was no longer doing level 6. So I moved to another club called Coventry Dynamite, and I joined Cov Co-ed, which was a level 6 team. But then for Worlds, it did go down to level 5, but it was still good. So I was on that for 2024 and we came 3rd. And then I was also on Team England again, which is the all-girl one, and we came 3rd again. And then in 2025, I was still on Coventry Dynamite Cov Co-ed, and I joined the Team England Co-ed Premier as well. So this is like my dream team since I was really young. It's like the highest you can do. So it's like the Team England, it's the level 7. It's like all the, you know, the strong men like throwing you really high in the air, like doing the partner stunts, which I love. I absolutely love partner stunts. So then, yeah, I've been doing that for 2025 and then 2026 as well.
Cool. Yeah. What, level 7 is the highest you can get?
Yeah, so level 1 is like the lowest, and then it goes all the way up to level 7. And my favourite thing about cheer is probably the tumbling part, but then I also love, within the stunt sections, you can have more like all-girl stunts or like co-ed stunts, which is more partner stunts. And I love more partner stunts, so like it's just one person then. It's like one male like throwing you up in the air. That's what I love.
Yeah. So you're a flyer then?
Yeah, I'm a flyer.
Okay. Yeah, it's cool to see like the different roles and everything. Yeah, like when I saw that you represented Team England, I thought that was pretty cool, because is that like representing the country pretty much?
Yeah, and it's so good because like all the other countries are there, so you get to like see everyone, engage them, right? It's so good.
Is that like the World Cup equivalent to cheerleading?
Yeah, it's the World Championship, so yeah.
Nice.
And it's based in Orlando, so it's every April in Orlando.
So how was that? Like, was that like a really proud moment? And because you're quite young as well, so what was the feeling of like going off to America and they're representing Team England?
It was honestly insane. Like the first year I went specifically because I've never done it before. Like I rocked up and it was so surreal. And like I said earlier, like seeing all the other countries, it's really good as well because they do like an opening ceremony. So after the opening ceremony, you all like get together and you can like swap different merch and stuff like that. And it's just so good to just interact with all the other countries, which I really love. And I just feel like it's good getting to the World Championships because obviously not everyone gets to have that opportunity. So it's obviously very special, very proud moment. And it's just like all the hard work's paying off, which is just so good. And obviously it's really nerve-wracking, like getting onto the stage. But then because you've got all your team around you and your team's literally like family, you've got them all supporting you. Like we do mat talks as we do our routine. It's great. And then we all like stop in villas as well. So we all get to do a bit more extra team bonding, which is really nice as well.
Yeah, and how did you become world champions? What was it about your team when you won that award? And obviously you've won other awards as well. But what was the difference in kind of when you did win trophies compared to maybe when you didn't? Like, what was it that got you over the line?
Do you mean for the Team England team?
Yeah,
or
like
in general, what's the difference?
How did you, beat the other countries, and what was it about your team that was like better? Because it's like a sport that's judged, isn't it? So like, did you have to kind of impress the judges? What was it that you did that was like different to the others?
I think overall, like we were a lot sharper. So the judges, obviously, especially at ICU Worlds, they like it to be a lot more like cleaner, a lot sharper. And I feel like we definitely had that, and like timing was definitely a thing within our tumbling. And also we have like a little chant at the start as well. So when you do like the ICU, it's a bit different to IASF. So ICU, you do like a chant at the start, and that's judged as well. So that includes like the pom-poms, and then after you do that, you put the pom-poms down and go into like the real cheerleading. But yeah, I just think we were a lot more like crisp and cleaner than the other countries.
Yeah, let's talk about the pom-poms then, because like that, before I kind of got into it and like studied it a bit more, that's kind of what a lot of people see cheerleading as. Is yeah. What's kind of like the difference for you? Like, what is proper cheerleading to you?
Proper cheerleading to me is stunting when like the flyers get thrown in the air, doing tumbling. So it's a bit similar to gymnastics, the tumbling side of things. So I'm not sure if you've watched like floor gymnastics, when they like tumble on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like tumbling's like that. A little bit different and different rules, but it's like that. We also have jumps. We also have dance at the end as well. But it's, in my opinion, it's a lot harder than doing pom-poms.
Kind of like an Olympic sport, yeah?
Yeah, it's actually getting there. I'm pretty sure it's really close to it being an Olympic sport. I think it should be an Olympic sport, because I think it is actually one of the hardest sports. And I'm not being biased. I'm being biased when I say that, but it is really, really hard, because it's a 2-minute 30 routine. There's so much packed into those routines. You do need really good stamina to be able to get through that routine.
Yeah. So you also coach, obviously, we mentioned. What made you want to help other cheerleaders, share your expertise with them, and become a cheer coach?
Well, I think ever since I was like young, I always looked up to like other people. I looked up to my coaches, and I just love helping people in general. And after doing some coaching, like seeing people get a new skill and like having a beam, like a smile on their face, like it's just so rewarding to see. And then also I feel, because when I obviously started cheerleading, my local club that I went to, we didn't have a lot of good equipment like other cheer clubs. So we just had, I'm not sure if you know those like old blue PE mats that you use for like PE. We literally had those, and then eventually we did like fundraising. We got like better mats, but it was still on dead floor. And whereas other like cheer gyms had like sprung floors and stuff like that. So I kind of learned on dead floor myself, and then at home I kind of just self-taught quite a lot of my like tumble skills. Obviously not my stunt skills, because didn't have anyone at home to like throw me around, but my tumbling skills, I kind of learned on my own. So I feel like I've got quite a bit of knowledge that maybe other coaches don't necessarily have, just because obviously like I said, we didn't have all the equipment, and I taught myself at home. So I feel like that's also why I wanted to become a bit more of a coach, just to help others get some better skills that they may not get with, I don't know, other coaches if they didn't have all of that knowledge.
Yeah, so it just comes from like enjoying helping people, and being like proud to see them improve.
Yeah, definitely.
You're a flyer yourself. Do you cover
Yeah.
every position in cheerleading? And how does the coaching like change and adjust for each position?
Yeah, I cover, obviously, like I said earlier, obviously I am a flyer myself, like you said, so I do mainly do some extra like flyer classes just because I feel like I have a bit more knowledge on the flyer, but I do have knowledge on like bases, back spots, tumblers. So cheerleading isn't just obviously about the skill. Like I said, it's about stamina, it's about strength, it's about performance, it's about performing under that pressure as well within like comp season, under that 2 minute 30 routine. So for example, like flyers will look at core strength and stability, flexibility. Bases will look at maybe lower and upper body strength. Tumblers will look at more explosiveness and like power so that they can get through their tumbling. Back spots would look at like upper body strength so that when they're on the flyer they can really lift up the flyer. And then more like endurance stuff as well, because that's obviously very essential to helping keep our stamina up throughout the routine.
Yeah, so it seems like if they are already a cheerleader, they can still benefit. And if
Yeah,
they're like completely new to it, they can as well. I was
yeah.
just wondering, like, what would be more enjoyable? Someone that's just completely new to cheerleading, that's never done it before, or like already someone that is a cheerleader, like competing, but is just trying to
Get a
get
new
like
skill.
more. Yeah,
I think someone that's already been a cheerleader, just because they'll have a bit more experience, and then I feel
yeah,
like they're probably more likely to get a new skill, which would obviously be great to see. But
yeah,
like I said, because I do like private sessions, if anyone wants to come and they are new, they
yeah.
can always come. I'm only gonna like help them get there. That's the whole point of privates anyway.
Cool. And is it just cheerleading, or is it other things like weight loss? I think I've seen on your social media, and just general fitness as well.
Yeah, so I do like aimed at cheerleaders, and like privates are more aimed at cheerleaders, but I have put out there that if anyone that wanted to come on my program, because like I said, I do online coaching for women who wanted to lose weight and tone up, but if anyone felt like they didn't want to commit to like a full like program with like nutrition, workouts, like check-ins and stuff like that, they can always just do like a one-to-one private session with me, and we can do like a workout online together as well. So it's kind of a bit of both, but I've kind of got two different things going on at the moment.
Is that all on Zoom?
Yeah, so my privates are on Zoom and then my check-ins are on Zoom, but I also have like online check-ins as well that they can just like fill out. And then I have my workout plans that I program through an app called Everfit. I'm not sure if you've heard of that one before. It's just like a fitness app. And then my nutrition on like Google Documents and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like people can be from across the world, really, can't they? If it's
Yeah,
on Zoom, like,
yeah,
well, if it's the time zone's good, then.
yeah.
Do you have someone that inspired you, want to be a coach and help other people, and maybe just get into cheerleading as well, or maybe a former coach that you had that, like, you use a lot of their knowledge in your coaching as well?
I mean, I have like an athlete that when I was younger inspired me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so there's an athlete called Laura. She was on Coventry Dynamite and Team England, and I just remember when I was younger watching her and just being like, wow, like I would love to be on Team England Premier one day. It's like so good. So it's so good. It's like insane.
Yeah, and Coventry Dynamite as well.
Yeah.
I've just saw like briefly their club. It's like one of the best clubs, is it?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's like Coventry Dynamite and Unity All Stars are like the best, I think, kind of like the best ones in the
Cool.
league. And EMCA actually, EMCA is good as well.
Yeah.
And SA Academy. So there's quite like four.
Did you choose that one because it's the most local for you? I think you're
Yeah,
from Birmingham, are you?
I'm from, have you heard of like Hickson?
No, actually, I haven't.
Don't.
I'm not good at geography, to be fair.
But do you know Uttoxeter?
No.
Stafford. Stafford?
Yeah, Stafford, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like 20 minutes from Stafford, so.
Okay. This is quite an unusual question for you because you're quite young, but which actor would play you in a movie of your life?
Do you know what? I actually don't know. I actually researched this one on ChatGPT because I didn't. I actually don't watch that many movies, and so I did research this one on ChatGPT, and it said Madison Beer because she's quite ambitious.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess Madison Beer.
Yeah, I guess like a lot of sports people don't really have the time to sit down and watch films. Like, yeah, I don't know.
No, I actually don't.
Because I got into it because when I was injured, so I couldn't really do anything. Because I'm kind of a sporty person, but it would be in football or something like that.
Did you start that as well?
Yeah, I'm being educated though that there's definitely male roles, isn't there, in cheerleading, and especially the big when you get to level 7, you need that.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. So like there's some people just think it's like the boys are all gay as well, but they're not. Like there's literally like straight men there's so many straight men that and they do it as well. And then like we literally need those big boys to throw us in the air and perform those challenging high level skills. Don't get me wrong, like girls, there is girl bases as well that are like really strong.
Yeah.
But yeah, the boys are also very much needed in cheerleading.
So what made you want to be a flyer, like specifically? Because obviously you said you can be a base as well, but
yeah. Well,
is it your height maybe?
Yeah, well, I kind of just got put in the air originally, and then I kind of just was stuck to a flyer. I mean, I have tried basing, but I definitely prefer flying. I feel like basing is quite challenging on the upper body. But yeah, overall, I do prefer flying. And some people are like, oh, well, do you not get scared from flying? But I think I've just got used to it now. I'm just like, no, not really. Like, I just think it's so fun. And even if things go wrong sometimes and I actually fall on the floor, I just end up laughing. So.
Do you get a lot of injuries? I'm guessing that you would, wouldn't you? Yeah.
I mean, I don't get that many, but like at the moment, I've actually got quite a sore wrist. I did go to the hospital and they didn't really do much, which is annoying. So, yeah, I mean, I tried not to tumble for a few weeks, but I'm having to tumble now because I've got like a comp coming up soon. So, got to prepare for that. Just got to like tape it up there and just hope for the best.
Yeah. So, someone comes to you and says, like, I want to be, like, I'm a base in cheerleading, but I want to try out flying. What would you say? And maybe they would be like not really typically suited to that role. Maybe they're a bit heavier. Would you still be encouraging to help them?
Yes, 100%. Like I've had bases that have come onto my private one-to-ones and have obviously been a base wanting to try a bit of flying, and we just get into it, and they're actually quite good, to be honest. We did like obviously splits and stuff like that, some like fly drills, and some of them have actually coped with it quite well. And I always say as well that a flyer thinking they're too heavy, they're never too heavy. It's just the bases aren't strong enough to actually throw up a flyer. So anyone can actually fly. And if you want to fly, I just say like go for it and just challenge yourself and just do it.
Yeah. Could you try on a trampoline first?
Though, I actually think doing stuff on the trampoline, like the only thing that you can really try on the trampoline is a basket. So what a basket is when basically the base is normally like have a grip. You can't really see my grip, but they have like a grip and basically throw you in the air and just like catch you. So that's only the really one that you can maybe like practice as a flyer on the trampoline. So you can just like bend, ride the basket, and then just clean and obviously land on the trampoline and do a few tricks. But yeah, you can't really try that. You can't really do that much other than obviously practicing back tucks if you was to practice rewinds then in the air.
Yeah, so for anyone listening, would you just say just join a club, surround yourself with people that have done it, that know what they're doing, and
Yeah.
would that be the advice?
Yeah, I know quite a few people as well that have not started young, so it doesn't really matter how old you are, you can just start at any age really. I know quite a few that went to uni, did it in uni, and then took it more serious after obviously enjoying it at uni, and then came to like the bigger clubs and like I said, took it more serious. But yeah, I'll just say like go for it. You literally live once. If you want to do something, just do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, what if you did start off young and then like maybe you had a few years off, and like, is it easy to come back into it? Have you had that before, where maybe you feel a little bit rustier?
Yeah, I would say maybe if we had like, well, to be fair, we don't get much of a break now. I'm at like more of a competitive gym, but I remember we used to have like quite a few, maybe like 3 weeks off, feeling a bit rusty. You can always just go to open gyms as well. So say if you was to have like 2 to 3 years off, go to open gyms, meet up with people, do stunting, do some tumbling, practice, have private sessions with people to help you obviously regain skills if you've lost them. And yeah, just get back on with it. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, and for people listening to this, I'm thinking, I want to be coached by Connie. I'm really interested in the website, Condition with Connie. What would you say to those people that are really interested in your classes? Is there anything that any words of advice that you would say to them? So yeah, just get them to join and help them.
Yeah, I would say just come into, especially if it's like a private one-to-one session, if you wanted me to help you with that, or even like just because I do cheer coaching, I do like a flyer stretch class at Coventry Dynamite, and then I do actual cheer coaching at a club called Innovations Cheer. So all I would say is just come with a mindset of you're wanting to work hard, put all of your like efforts into it. Obviously you don't have to be perfect. The whole point of like coming to a cheer class, the whole point of privates is to progress on your skills, to get better. So as long as you come with like a hard working mindset, having that determination, and yeah, it's all about having fun, but then also progressing on the skills. Because I'm sure you'll get like a new skill as well, because I've had so many that, like I said, have got new skills and then they're there just like happy like they've got a new skill, and it's just so rewarding to see.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Have you got like a specific story that you can share about someone that's been on the program like it's really worked for, or is that maybe private?
Yeah, like I won't say names, but there's been quite a few at like, especially my in-person ones. They were struggling to like pull it's called, you probably won't know, but it's called like a needle. So it's basically when like your legs, so it's like splits, but like you pull in your leg behind your head basically, and they were struggling to get it straight. Plus they were also struggling to like kick it up and catch it instead of like, because normally you'll just grab it, but they wanted to like kick up and catch it. And we did like a few different drills over the few weeks, built that consistency, as obviously the consistency is key to doing these drills. And then, yeah, they managed to get it. And then sometimes it's not even just about, sometimes they are flexible, but they just are struggling in a certain way. So if you then teach it in a different way, like I tried to, changing a bit of their technique, and then they were absolutely fine. They smashed it.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty hard to do for me.
It required quite a lot of back and shoulder flexibility.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's been amazing to speak with you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, best of luck with the coaching and with performing as well. Hopefully we get to see you at the Olympics or something.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. So that is all for the Rapley's Fusion podcast. Thank you to you, the listener, for tuning in. Thank you to our guests and to my co-hosts Jack and Georgia for creating some great discussions. Full focus though now is on my next short film coming soon. But if you haven't already, please do check out The Cheerleader. It's also on IMDb and the movie database, so it should be on all the popular sites like Letterboxd if you fancy leaving us a review. You can also review this podcast, and you can check out some video clips on Instagram and TikTok at Rapley's Fusion. And if you want more Rapley's Fusion, You can follow all the updates too, and you can check out our website, rapleysfusion.com. Thanks again for listening. Take care.